Okay, let's dive into the altcoin market here. It's currently Monday, the 4th of March. In the morning, it's a great time. It's a great time to be alive. Bitcoin 65K, etc., etc. It's great. So we're just gonna dive into some altcoins, dive into kind of what I'm expecting for altcoins as a general industry here for the lower time frame. So not industry. That sounds like I'm talking about some fucking macro shit, but I'm talking about just like chart wise where I'm seeing it going and kind of what position it has in the crypto market and kind of what its edge is. My bad, guys. My bad. Let's dive in. BTC, ETH. So ETH is 34% behind BTC right now. You know, Bitcoin's up here. Boom. You know, it's somewhere up here. That's where Bitcoin is. So it's relatively still behind, which goes to show that altcoins usually kind of catch up at some point, right? And we are currently still far behind, and that catch-up move is still coming. Additionally, altcoins are going to do much bigger numbers than Bitcoin has done. Bitcoin has done the most numbers right now, except for some unique altcoins or a small percentage, while a lot of altcoins have just died out. Now, again, some of them will have died out and should have died out a long time ago and should stay dead. So, you know, no shade to any altcoins, but some of them should. So they have a long way to go. And I think we're just going to keep talking general, and then I'm going to go through this little watch list on the right and show you guys what charts I'm looking at. You can still see the tickers there. So what else is there to show? You know, alt market cap or market cap. Okay, crypto total. There we go. So this is the total, but we want total marked up excluding BTC. This is what we're looking for. Essentially, this is kind of, I'm just going to draw with this box, the range, right? This is kind of the range that we were stuck in for the longest time as an alt market cap. So this is just alt market cap minus BTC and ETH, right? So we can also do total market cap to excluding BTC, and this is the range. And both of them, I think minus ETH is a cleaner chart, but we're just going to continue to look at this one and say this is kind of the range that we were in. So if you think of Bitcoin chart, we're up here right now. My bad. We're up here right now. So we still have, you know, this is 45. What is it? Something like that. Okay, 48%, 49% to catch up to Bitcoin. I do think we are going to, and I think that the right play is to play new shiny coins, right? New things, new narratives like AI that weren't really a thing last narrative, and new coins like Celestia that has done, you know, a 10x since I first spoke about it. These type of coins are the ones you're going to want to play. WorldCoin, which has done a like 5x since I first spoke about it and literally gave you guys the trade, right? From $2 to like $8 or $10, I gave you guys the trade, right? These type of coins, Beam gave you guys that, Big Time gave you guys that. You know, there's so many trades in between here that I gave you guys that in between here is within the channel content, within my Telegram, that you guys should have gotten mega amounts of money over the last few months. And more is to come. Now, what I would like to see for entire crypto market, not just excluding BTC, but including BTC, some type of consolidation, some type of pullback, 30% or something, you know, something that kind of retests this level, you know, this kind of OB over here, order block, right? Come back down into that, and that's when I'm going to load up so heavy that you can't even begin to imagine how much money I'm deploying. But simply put, we might not get that. So it's about longing dips. It's about understanding that we have a lot to catch up on alts, and alts usually do bigger numbers. So in this bull market where BTC is also being adopted institutionally on a great scale, right? With ETFs, with new countries using as legal tender, with it being legal tender in this bull market, while last bull market it was only legal tender after the bull market, right? So it was in the bear market that El Salvador made it legal tender. Now it is already legal tender. More countries are making it legal tender. There's even rumors of countries trying to create their currency backed by Bitcoin, etc. So it's kind of like there's so much institutional and governmental adoption here that Bitcoin is going to get more attention. Does that mean it'll do more percentage than the year before? I don't think so, but I do think alts will do more percentage than they did the year before, which means we have a long fucking way to go, right? So keep your fucking mind open and keep your eyes open and keep looking out for different cryptos that are just going to pop off. And look at main narratives. I think AI, gaming, those are two major ones that I'm looking at. Then there's also layer ones that you can always look at, like Celestia was just an amazing play. Then there's old coins that still have some credibility to their name. My excuses. Like Atom, something that like has not rallied as much yet, like ETH or Sol or AVAX, but should get some credit for what it's built. And new stuff. There's always new stuff, So let's delve into it. Let's delve into some of these coins, some of these charts for the week. AI, nice chart. We kind of have these initial all-time highs, right? Break out of that, retest it again, and kind of this consolidation above it. If I can continue to see consolidation above it, I'd love to punt along here, or punt along somewhere within this kind of distribution here, whether it forms up like this. I just don't want to see a breakdown. I want to see, of course, strength come in, volume come in to the upside, and then kind of play this as a breakout consolidation above like ICO highs, so to speak. Manta, not too hot, but if it can find support here already, this could look like it finds some support. If it doesn't, it might just come down to these same levels here, do something similar, maybe break down into this, well, not that low, but break down into this. Ultimately, what you could see is, which I would be most afraid of, is alts like Bitcoin kind of begins to bleed from 65, and this thing does this and does this, which is not afraid, actually, honestly. Jupiter did this, Pyth did this, JTO did this. That's just to name a few who've done this recently. So this is still a great chart that I would continue to look out for, even if it does worst case scenario, bleeds under these levels to 1.5, reclaims 2.5, and does a great number afterwards to within this range, kind of. Blur. I've talked about this one a lot. I haven't played it much, but it's kind of like this uptrend, deviation, continuation uptrend. Nice level here maybe to play order block. Come into this level, play it. Maybe clean. I like this chart. We are additionally on the higher time frame, at the top of this range, where I wouldn't be surprised to see us break out and reach something like 1.3, if not higher, because I do not know the Blur market cap right now. Blur market cap. Does it give me a market cap chart? I don't think so. What was that? This is it? I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. TRB. These are just not particular coins I'm looking out for, like investing or anything, right? So I'm just looking for plays that can do a big percentage. Even though I just spoke about total market cap and how much altcoins in general are gonna do, I'm not too concerned with investing within this video. It's just like always a weekly altcoin outlook, right? So just for the record, this is for traders. This part's for traders. Everything here is for traders. I just wanted to showcase how much more we can move still in the altcoin market. So it's punt some longs type shit. You feel me? I just kind of want to see what happen here, right? This kind of big rally, big dump, consolidation within this range, liquidity above here. Fucking take it, right? Just fucking rip. Just boom, 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 180, 200, something like that. And just rip. So that's kind of what I'm looking out for on TRB, and it's looking like it wants to, right? It's looking like it really, really wants to. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm seeing things that aren't true. Who knows? Like this top, this just doesn't look like You know, I don't know. I'm not too concerned about it, but point is, I would like to see that here. I don't know what this is. Zeta, you know, ICO highs, range setup. You could redraw this range, to be fair. We could redraw it like to here or to here, but this is the range for me. Secondary range would be somewhat like this. I'll just draw it in light blue. Secondary range would be somewhat like this. Top of the range. Right, so whichever range you want to play, it's either red or the blue one, right? So red is up to here, blue is up to here, and then you could play this kind of once we come back into your deviation, or you play to the bottom of this deviation back into it, you know. But clean range, I like that. I like this setup on Zeta, you know, very bullish, nice chart. This is not a trade. This is. So you can see if I'm just drawing by myself, by the way, guys, you've seen in all my videos, I just kind of go like, does this look like a good trade, you know? And I just kind of draw it out with the tool, but I don't, it's not like they're all trades. Usually I just have the trades open and drawn on my exchange. So on Bybit or WooX, quick plug. If you want to go there and trade, great stuff. Affiliate links down below, you know, sign up. That helps me out a lot. Okay, what else? Bottom of the range. On dimensions, honestly, I want to see this bitch reclaim this and just fucking rip, right? I want to see this turn into TIA, right? So if you look at TIA, in the beginning of this, where I kind of started talking about it and telling people like, yo, you might want to take a look at this thing, right? This is what it formed up as. And I was accumulating the shit out of this around 2.3, you know, around here. And around here, the top, honestly, I was just fucking buying. And I want to see dimensions turn into this. Same with Manta, to be honest. Right? I want to see this baby. You know? Now, Tia was shorter, but I want to see this kind of just, you know, accumulate, and just boom, explode. But okay, that's it. WorldCoin, pennant structure built up. You know, honestly, you missed the move if you didn't buy with me at 1.5 and 2. You know, you just, but whatever, it can still go higher. It's probably gonna go to 10. You know, so keep a lookout for that. You know, it's a clean trading chart. Relatively, it's just for me, I'm not touching it. So honestly, this one can move down. Simply because it's doing this, right? It's consolidating, and usually if it does this, I'm not seeing that momentum. I don't like to trade it. What else do we have? Where were we? TIA. Kind of a range, right? So we kind of set up this range here from like 14 to 20, and that's kind of what I'm looking to play. Bottom of the range, top of the range, but I wouldn't short the top. I would just look along the bottom or reclaim mid into like 24, 26. Arbitrum, ETH beta, honestly looks like it wants to break out. It's already done such crazy moves, you know. It's up 170% from the bottom. Why not? You know, this breakout would be just phenomenal. I don't know what the market cap is right now, but this could break out certainly. JTO, phenom, just looks amazing to me personally. You know, you could draw it so many ways. You know, you could draw it as some type of like rising pennant structure. You could draw it simply as a range, the way I have it. And a reclaim, break over, break a structure, retest here on the lower time frame at 2.6, rally to the top of the range, break out of the top of the range, and you're gonna, you know, top of range 4.4, but still, you know, you're gonna get some. I wouldn't even consider this top of the range. 3.4, some Pyth type shit, right? Pyth did the same thing. Boom, breakdown below, reclaim middle range, reclaim this quarter range area, retest top, breakout, retest all-time highs, come up here. And finally beam, I spoke about it here. You guys could have played this with me for like 200% or whatever this was. And then kind of see this pennant breakout. That's kind of what we're looking for now. Pretty simple. Look for this pennant structure to kind of break out to the top side. Honestly, that's about it for beam. It just looks very strong, and it looks like it's going to have continuation for a bit. If it doesn't, then simply put order block right over here at 2.8, 2.7, or 0.027, I guess. And then try to catch along over here at the retest of ICO highs. Well, not even, honestly, ICO highs over here. Great chart. I think that's about it for the strongest ones. Yeah, that's kind of what you should be looking for. Continue to look at the spaghetti chart. I think that's where a lot of strength will be shown, and you should play that strength right now, because Bitcoin is rallying. You can see everything else is down. Bitcoin's up 3%. These are just bleeding, except for beam. Yeah, that's about it. If you want to trade, again, I'm going to shill the links down below: Bybit, WooX, and my Telegram. I post trades in, I post alpha in, I share my tweets in if there's a great tweet that I like you to know about. My YouTube videos, so you never miss one of these. And that's about it. Thank you, guys.